Hello everyone, and welcome to the first episode of Beyblade Month. The month where all we talk about is Beyblade and nothing else. Except for streams. Streams don't count. But anyways, welcome to Beyblade Month. I'm very excited to start this with you. You won't be seeing much of my VTuber in videos, only on streams, which is fine. I have so much fun doing streams with you guys. It's completely fine. And we are doing only Beyblade content, so there's no need for my VTuber anymore for these videos. So let's get into it. We have Beyblade X. For the first time ever, I'm getting my hands on Beyblade X. This is being recorded almost like 6 months in advance. So if everything that I show off is very old and very outdated, please be nice to me because I just want to get stuff out and I need to have Beyblade X stuff to cover and experience with Beyblade X to give my opinions. So we have 2 products today. We have Soar Phoenix, I think, and a starter kit, which is very fun. It's the newer one, Husk Mammoth and Dragger Dran starter set. So yeah, here it is. It is very large. There it is. So let me open this. I'll open this up off camera and show you guys what's inside because I'm very excited to show this off. I am uber excited. Okay, now that we have the box open, we have a few things. All that I could see is the stadium. So I'll show that off first because that's probably the most important part. And here's the stadium fully assembled. Now let's go over just a little bit of information about the stadium before we actually start. So first off, we have, see this green part. This is actually the most important part. This, I don't know what this is called, but it has like these ratchets on the side, if you could see that almost. It allows the Beyblades to lock on and basically fling themselves at the opponent. It is absolutely awesome to see in battle. It looks just like the anime and it's just awesome all together. Now, for the moment you've been waiting for, the Beyblades. Actually, before we get into the Beyblades, the launchers! We have launchers now. Actually, we've had launchers for a while, but I have launchers currently. So they're just typical proto launchers. They look about the same as they usually do. These are both the same, by the way. Yeah, there they are. Proto launcher with the string. Yeah. And it has about the same prongs as a Metal Fight launcher, which is kind of peculiar, but I don't know. These new Beyblades might work with Metal Fight, but I'm not too sure. I'm pretty sure they won't, but I could try. I have a few Metal Fight launchers. Yeah, that's basically the extent of the launchers. There's nothing too much interesting. Now for the Beyblades. Okay, so just like Burst, Beyblades are split into 3 parts. We have the layers, you have ratchets, and the bits. Not trying to show off too much. So first off, the first Beyblade we're going to be looking at is Husk Mammoth. So there's the layer. They're a lot smaller than Burst layers, I will say. This is also like, what, the 2nd generation of X? And I think it looks very cool. This is a balance type, I'm pretty sure. I don't understand how to put these things together still, but I will learn. The next bit, I'm looking down. We have 360 is the ratchet. There it is. I don't know the pros and cons of the ratchets, but they are there. And here is the bit, is T. These are some pretty bad names compared to the Burst names. There's T. It looks interesting, I guess. But let's see it all put together. I'm going to do this off screen because this is very hard. I don't know how to do this. Never mind, I figured out how to do it in seconds. Here it is, all put together. That is a brand new X Beyblade. I'm so happy with it. It looks super cool. And there he is. Husk Mammoth. Now for the next Beyblade. So next up we have Dragger Dran. It's a very spiky Beyblade. I think it spins like this to avoid dangers of cutting your finger. because that is a very sharp blade. Yeah, I think it looks very nice. I really like this Beyblade. This is probably one of my more favorites out of the 3 that I have. But there it is. Next up, the Ratchet is 460. There it is. It has like these 4 little bits on the side. I really like the color scheme on it. Goes good with Dran Dragger. Or Dragger Dran, or whatever it is. I don't like Dran as a name. I don't really prefer it. And the bit is R. Here's R. I wonder how they're going to name these later down the line. It is going to be very confusing how they name this. And there's R. All together. Dragger Dran. Looking as epic as always. Yep, there is it all together. Very tall Beyblade. And that is the starter set. Here are the 2 Beyblades that you get. Of course, you cannot forget about the massive stadium that it comes with. It is so cool. So, like I was talking about, we see that little bit right there on the bit. That locks into here, and it rotates along the grooves to make it accelerate way quicker. Now, for the next Beyblade, we have Soar Phoenix. Very cool looking. This is easily my favorite one so far that I've seen. I love it to death. It looks so cool. Now, let's get it out of the box. There are a few things in this box, but first, the launcher. It's a string launcher. I love myself some string launchers. Here it is. There's the string length. I have a burst launcher around here somewhere that we can compare it to in a little bit. Here is one of the longest burst strings compared to this guy. And they are even. They are about the same, which is absolutely insane that one of the longest burst strings is matched by one of the newest launchers on the market. It is absolutely wild. But now onto the actual Beyblade and all of its parts. For the main event, we have Phoenix Wing. It is that bright red color compared to, the normals that are just the silver. I love the red. I am attracted to pretty colors. It is so cool. Next part, we have the Ratchet, which is 960. There it is, looking as much as a Ratchet should. And finally, we have the bit, which is GF. There it is. So they aren't just naming these single letters. Now, all together, let's go see it. And boom, there's Phoenix Wing all put together. Cool as always. That is so cool. Now, let me clean up and go down to the stadium. Let's do it. Okay, so to start off, I have a very jank setup, but I will be basically commentating these battles. But first, I want to start out with a test launch to see how these Beyblades run in the stadium, because, well, they're different than bursters. We're gonna start out with Dran, because he's the poster child, and we'll be using proto launchers for most of these battles. But I will start out with the string launcher just so I can get a hard enough launch. So here we go. 3, 2, 1, go. See, that's what I was talking about. They grip onto the sides and launch themselves. These new Beyblades are pretty freaking cool. There's Dran, right there. Oh, Myth, Husk, because the other one. Pretty sure Mammoth is a balance type, so he's going to be more chill than Dran or Phoenix. Mammoth Tusk, cool as always. Finally, my favorite, Phoenix. 3, 2. Very aggressive. Very excited to see how this works. Switching into more of a balanced state towards the end. very cool for Phoenix. Now, to start off these basic battles, we are going to do Ran versus Mammoth Tusk because yes. So we'll launch Mammoth first. Oh wait, I just realized these have 3 prongs. Did I seriously just realize this? The launchers have 3 prongs. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3. Well, bursties only have 2. Very weird. I'm calling them bursties from now on. It's funny. We'll launch Mammoth first because it is a balanced type. It has a little more stamina than Dran. And there goes Dran. Proto launchers, aren't they so great? Launcher. I'm not using the proto launcher. 3, 2. I want to hear the clink. I hear these things burst. I want to see one burst. Wait, there's a rotation? I can switch rotations on these things? Huh? Why is there's an LR on the bottom right there? You see that? Can I like switch rotations on these? That would be cool, but probably not. I guess it's just for when lefties are out. What lefties even are there for this series? I'm not too sure. I will have to ask my Beyblade friend about that. I'm not too sure. We'll do another one of those because I've kind of struggled getting Dran on there. Yeah. All right, this is a pretty unfair match. I wonder when we're gonna get one of those duo string grips that people used to have back in the day for burst, because those were cool. I'm going back to the proto launchers because I kind of have to make this an even fight. There we go. This is much better of a fight, I will say. Oh, looks like Mammoth Tusk. Alright. We'll do Phoenix versus Dran. I don't know who has more stamina. So I'm going to launch Phoenix first. Let's see. Phoenix definitely... Ooh, the rush shoot! Oh, that is epic. Let's get this back in the center in the frame. These Beyblades are aggressive. The rush shoot is very cool. But we're going back to we'll do Dran first because he definitely has less stamina. Look at them. They're like dancing. I think that's a dub for Dran. Dran definitely has more stamina. And I was told that this has become more of a stamina focused meta, which kind of sucks, especially with this major. They're violent. All right, we'll do Mammoth Tusk first this time. Well, I kind of messed it up. Oh, there are pockets. I forgot pockets existed. With the burst stadiums. Kinda saying that I forgot about that major integral feature, but they're still here. Shoot. Shoot. for Mammoth Tusk. Seems like he's doing pretty well. I think Phoenix is not doing so hot. Already taking some battle damage right there. As you can see. That is kind of insane. These are some hard-hitting Beyblades. There's battle damage everywhere. Holy. The paint is going to come off of Phoenix anytime soon. So, yeah, I think that's good enough for battles for now. Let's get to the end credits. The ending. Yeah. All right. Thank you all so much for watching. I'm really excited for Beyblade Month. I hope you stick around for every single video. And yeah, make sure to like, comment, and subscribe because this is going to be the greatest month of Beyblade videos you've ever seen.